Okay, good evening and welcome to this Motzei Shabbos edition of Daily Double. We're doing Maseches Challah, Perek Aleph, Mishnayos Vav and Zayin. Mishnah Vav states, Ha'me'isa Beishamai Potrin V'Yisrael Mechayven. Ha'chalita Beishamai Mechayven V'Yisrael Potrin. If you look at the Ravadi Bar Tanura, I don't know if this is a Gemara, but they basically say that Me'isa and Chalita are really the same thing. It's basically when you take hot water and you pour it on breadcrumbs. So the halacha is it's a machlokas, two different opinions, two tanoim. What Beis Hillel and Beis Shammai hold? They have opposing opinions, right? One time Beis Hillel says it's chayiv in Challah, and Beis Shammai says it's pater. The halacha follows. The Rav Turner explains that it depends whether you actually went ahead and after you put the breadcrumbs in water, you baked it. If you baked it, then it's considered to be challah. If it's a share of challah, if not, not. That's the halacha. Challah is toda or kiki nazir. When you bring a korban toda, you're supposed to bring 4 different types of bread. Most of them are matzahs. One is actually chametz, but asan la'atzmo pater. If you made them for your own korban, you're supposed to make them for your own korban, or hire someone to make them for your own korban. You have to bring 40 loaves of bread with your korban toda. That's a lot. 30 pieces of matzah and 10 actual challahs. So if you made it for a kachim, it's kachim. It becomes kachim. Kachim are not chayiv and challah because it already belongs to Hashem. Why are you giving it to Hashem? All right, the Kohen is the shliach accepting challah from Hashem. Limkor b'shuk chayiv. You're making him to sell to other people, so then you're profiting from it. So it's your own money. So then you have to give challah if it's the shir. Zayin nachtom she'asa sor l'chalek. Right, you have a baker as a bakery. He's making sor is not exactly dough. Sor is what does they call it? It's not exactly yeast. It's a type. Sor is how do you train this sor? There's chametz and sor. It says in the Torah. Chametz, we know chametz is sor. It's like a yeast. It's like sourdough bread. Which basically sourdough is used to primarily to help other breads become chametz. Sourdough bread. So you made it l'chalik. You wanted to give it out in small pieces, even though it was a big share. But he meant to give it out in small pieces, to sell it in small units. Even when they made it together, chayav b'challah. It's chayav and challah because if he doesn't actually find people to sell it to, we'll end up using it together, and it's a share of challah. Nashim shenasu lanachtam lasus and sor. Women gave sourdough to the baker to make for them sourdough. Ein b'shal achas mehen keshir p'tura min achallah. Even though they might combine it later on, but the fact is that it's not the shear. He baked them individually. He made the sourdough individually. It never reached the shear of challah, and therefore it's not chayiv and challah. Stay tuned for Ian Mitzia. We discuss more Mishnah Vav. Challah is toda or kiki nazir. Kiki nazir directly translates as wafers. Wafers are chayiv and challah. Could that be? Stay tuned for Ian Mitzia. Coming up next.